All right, hey, what's up, guys? It's Crypto Clutch here. I just want to do a quick little update on what's going on. It's currently March the 7th. Sorry. I just recorded another video a few hours ago about EIP1559, and I will be posting that probably after this one, since that one needed some editing. I'm gonna try and do this in one take. But basically, all I want to do is just talk about what Panda just tweeted and what I assume he's gonna make a video on if he hasn't already. So Panda says, for educational purposes, let's collectively move our hash to ethermine.org April 1st for 51 hours. Obviously, I'm already mining there, so I don't really have to do anything. This is, my hash rate, and it's currently saying I'm about 8.3 is what it's reported, but I do have a couple miners that are they give invalid shares. So currently I'm only actually doing 7.9 gigahash. But basically what I'm just trying to get at, if you want to help stop EIP 1559, or at least show the devs that we mean business, you should definitely come on over to Ethermine. Even if you started switching over now, Ethermine is definitely a good pool. Just make sure you do it on your region. So if you're in the US East, go to that server. From the West, whatever. Just make sure you get a good pull. That way, you get less invalid shares. That way, you still make a decent amount of money. And obviously, if Ethermine is able to get up to that 51%, we're going to get more blocks and stuff too. So your payouts are going to be more frequent, I would imagine. But basically, there's some other people talking about this, and some people are against us trying to stop EIP 1559, which are probably people who either don't know much about Ethereum mining, or they're just diehard dev fans, or they just don't like the high fees. I don't know, but the high fees, I kind of touched on this in my last video. The high fees, to me, that's a problem with Ethereum's coding and not really the miners, because the miners, we do the same thing every time. It's like a limitation on Ethereum's amount of transactions and contracts in one block that is causing the fee to go up, because there's not enough room on that block, and people are just basically outbidding each other trying to get on that next block, which that's just Ethereum's code. So obviously they're changing that. Instead of fixing the amount of transactions or contracts that can be on a block by basically just burning whatever would have normally went to the miners, which I don't think, that's kind of like a backwards way of fixing a problem, if you ask me. So and obviously the devs don't care about the miners, and we're just trying to show them hey, we know you don't care, but we're gonna show you that we can group together and come against the devs and show them that we are a force to reckon with. So this is just that's all I really wanted to talk about. It's just me, a quick little video, and I hope you guys are having a good rest of your day. Just definitely start switching your miners over to Ethermine. It doesn't matter if you have 100 mega hash or you just have one card. Every little bit of hash rate helps, especially if you're pooling from other pools. Pool stats. We can quickly look at the Ethereum pools. If you're on any other pool other than Ethermine, you're gonna pull from this hash rate and put it into this one. It'd be best if you're on Spark Pool or F2 Pool or Spider Pool, but most of that hash rate is in China, so it's gonna be kind of hard to beat that, because they have 175 terahash. So basically we need really we would need some of them that are against it to come and help us, which I don't know if that's going to happen, because a lot of these, this pool, I think supports EIP 1559, and I don't think they really care. They're just China miners, and they just have lots of money. They don't really care. As long as they still make money, they're fine. But I would hope that some of them join us. F2 pool, this one, it's not all in China, but it's definitely, this F2 pool is pretty big in China, so Maybe some of this will come over. I'm not really sure. But this, I mean, well, I guess this fee is probably better than paid per linear share because it's paid per share. But I think they about average out anyways. But this is a higher fee, so it would actually be cheaper to come over here. But anyways, but yeah, so like these pools, or even if like Nanopool announced that they're gonna, you know, mine to ethermine, like that would be massive. Like that's 21 terahash. Now obviously some people might leave because they did that, but like if they started mining with ethermine, that puts us already at over 100 terahash, which would be really big. But obviously that's probably not going to happen too much, but there's definitely like lots of different pools that could do that. Now whether all this happens or not, who knows. I mean, I'm just making a video to put out like support of this. I know Flexpool, which is somewhere down here. I think they're both. Where is it? I'm blind. Not right here. So they have about 1.75 terahash, and I'm fairly confident they're going to support, Ethermine on what they're doing. The other ones, I'm not really sure. Like 2Miners, maybe a lot of them will do that, and that's another 13 terahash. But whether or not we have, I think Hivon was against it, so I mean that would be another 20 terahash. But I don't know if, obviously not everyone is going to come, but it would be really cool if we could have everyone go to a pool and just show them like, hey, we have a lot of hash rate that are completely against that. Because I mean, even right now, let's say most of Ethermine is, most of Nanopool is. Most of Hivon is, I mean, that's 80, so 100, 120. I don't know about Ethermine. I mean, 2Miners. I don't know their opinion, so I'm going to leave them out. Then plus the 2 terahash from Flexpool. Those are really the ones that I know. So, I mean, that's already your 120 some terahash, and we need 200 terahash total. So we need to pull 80 terahash from something. I don't know exactly where, and that's assuming that we can get all of Hivon and all of Nanopool, which I really doubt. I mean, there's just some people that are mining that, and like they couldn't be bothered to move it over for a little bit. But it would be really cool if you guys could start moving your hash over Ethermine, just to show that you support to the stopping EIP1559 as Panda, and all of these other people I'm sure are gonna join in as well. So I just wanted to join the party. I know he didn't mention me, but yeah, that's Crypto Clutch signing out.